Well guys, believe it or not, spring is almost upon us, so it's about time to stop messing around with firewood, cross the fence, get inside the garden, start clearing out. My God, there's 4 of them. Look. Okay, guys, listen, you hear that? Hear that? They've been over there timbering in that forest all morning, and it's been running these freaking things out into the... They want to come out. So, gotta make sure one's not right here on us. But I see like 1, 2, 3. There's one in the field. 4. We gotta look at that. It's like they're being run out of the forest with the timbering going on back there. We're gonna sneak up on them. You know, I hate low crawling, but it is effective. It's one of those things I said when I get out of the Army I'm never gonna do again. Kind of like how I said I was never gonna wake up at dark 30 again, but ever since, I've never been able to sleep in long enough for the sun to come up. Let me flip the phone. Wait, we're getting close. Let me flip the phone. I'm gonna zoom. Watch. Oh, come on now. We're in the center. Where's the others? Over there. Right here in broad daylight. Trying to get... We're going to get closer. This is very difficult to do in broad daylight, but they're coming to me, I'll go to them. You like my hat? My best friend Gary gave me that hat a couple of years ago. I don't wear it much because I don't want to get it dirty. Not just because I like it so much, but because of who gave it to me. But anyway, yesterday was Gary's birthday. Happy birthday, Gary. I know we were over there. Wait, the logging stopped. I like to move when I hear the machinery because then that hides my noise. So let's see if we can zoom in and get a better view until the machinery starts again. Gosh, where is it? It's like right there in the tree line. The wind's starting to whip up. We'll try to move a little bit while the wind's blowing. Wait a minute. Are they getting closer? Are they getting closer? Listen. You can hear them calling to each other. It's a very distant call. The machinery stops, so I gotta... Guys, we're getting too close. We're getting too close. They don't like it. I'm waiting for the machinery to start back up so we can keep getting closer. Watch, I'm getting my 6. Okay, I hear the machinery starting back up, but I also hear footsteps from a different direction. Okay. Like we said in the infantry, let's keep moving forward. I'll flip the phone and do more low crawling. Okay. Trying to give you guys a view I've got. Keep our eyes on them, make sure they don't move. I mean, I understand they're losing their territory back in there, but I don't know if I want them coming over here on mine. Where'd they go? Right there. Center screen. Right there. Center screen. Look. Right there. Right there. Okay guys, the machinery is running again. I hear them moving around behind me. I'm gonna flip the phone. We're going to do a very fast bum rush. Ready? 3, 2. Where'd they go? Where? Wait, is that them? Did they? They were just here. They're in here somewhere. There. Come on, let's go there. We are not giving up. We're gonna get them. Guys, we've lost them for now. Back there somewhere. Get my 6. It's early March, hot in the sun, cold in the shade. I'm gonna review the footage. You watch. What's that? Hold on, I got a voicemail. Let me check this out. Watch my 6. Get it. You know what? There are very few things in life that upset me, but there are a few. You know what one of them is? These frauds, these scammers, these organizations and these groups who take advantage of particular other groups of people. Yeah, whip up wind, this is how I feel, because you know what? I've had it up. Ugh! I've had it up to my belly button with these scammers trying to take advantage of the men and the women who raised their hand and said, America, take me at a time of war, and joined our armed forces, come home, and then try to get scammed and taken advantage of. We got the evidence right here. I want you to pay very close attention to this. Many of you are veterans, many of you are in the military, many of you have someone close to you, like my friend Gary is an Army veteran, one of our mini bonds. Dad gave me this hat. I want you to listen to this, and then I'm going to give you something to write down. Get a pen, a pencil, a piece of paper, but listen to this scam. Listen to these liars.
Hello, my name is Daniel with Veterans Evaluation Services, calling for veteran Kevin Lake. We have been asked by the Roanoke VA Regional Office to handle your compensation and pension claim exam on an expedited basis. Your evaluation for this claim is currently in the process of being scheduled, so with this in mind, it is imperative that you call us back as soon as possible to verify your mailing address, as well as to confirm your availability to attend an appointment within the next week. Our toll-free number is 877-637-8387. Please note that based on provider availability, your appointment may already be scheduled before you call us back, and once scheduled, a reschedule may not be possible due to VA guidelines. Again, this is Veterans Evaluation Services at 877-637-8387. Trying to reach veteran Kevin Lake in regard to scheduling the evaluation that the VA requires on your current claim. And please reference VES number 226.
All right, that's enough, guys. Let me tell you what this call is. This call is fake, it's fraud, it's a scam, and we just busted them here on camera. This is a phishing scam, okay? I'm in my mid-40s. If you're younger than me, you know about these things. If you're my age or older, you might not. I want to take the time right now in the middle of this very skin crawling, exciting he, she, it, or they hunt to let you know what to do if you're a veteran and you get these calls, or someone close to you has gotten these calls. Here's how these calls work, and here's what they want me to do. They want me to call them back, give them my mailing address, confirm that this is my phone number, confirm my veteran status, all these things. They're gathering my personal information to steal from me, either my identity, or if I'm dumb enough to confirm my bank account information, steal my money. This is very common, and veterans are one of the biggest groups hit with these phishing scams. You can do something about it. Number one, never return these calls. I have filed no recent VA claims. It's been a decade since I dealt with all that. Okay, so I have not filed a claim. They claim to be calling me in regard to a claim I've filed. It doesn't exist. Okay, I Googled this particular phone call, and sure enough, all kinds of information came up with the FCC that these calls are going around. Do not respond to them. Okay, we report them, and I'm going to show you how to do that here in just a second. But before I came out here to give you this information, I signed into my Veterans Affairs account, my e-benefits account, and went through it with a fine-tooth comb. Okay, there are no claims, open claims on file. Also, if the VA has an issue with your claim, you will receive a notice in the mail from the VA. They do not subcontract these call shops, you know, mostly located in third world countries, to contact you. They contact you directly through a formal letter in the mail, okay? So, with your pen and your paper, I'm going to show you what you can do about this. Right here. If you need to pause the video at this point to write this down, do so. Pause it. Now listen, a lot of you have parents who served, grandparents, a lot of you have friends and neighbors. Next time you're talking to them, say, hey, do you ever get phone calls telling you to contact the people who called you, call them back about your VA benefits or your claim or whatever? And if they say yes, make sure you pass this information on to them. Better yet, share this video with them. Email them the link, something I've never ever asked anyone to do in any of these videos, and this is our 926th video that we've uploaded to YouTube. I've never said share this, okay? But this is so important to me as a veteran and as someone who is friends with many veterans. It's got to stop. This nonsense has got to stop, okay? So you go here, this will take you to the FCC, and there is a form you file, and I already filled mine out. And I'm going to submit it right here on camera, so that these jokers, if they're watching, know that this is one veteran that doesn't put up with their phishing scams, and who will also inform the multitudes who watch this channel. Okay, so you pull it up. This address will bring up the Consumer Complaint Center. You click on the link that says phone complaint, and it will simply ask you for your email address, your name, your mailing address. Here's what I wrote. They want you to list your complaint in 3 sentences or less. Use what I wrote if you want. I just simply wrote, I have received seemingly fraudulent calls from potential phishing outfits, which I know there's no potential there. I just like to use that word. You know that if you watch this show regularly. Trying to gather my personal information by masquerading as legitimate Veterans Affairs groups. These calls and scripted voicemails originate from phone number, then I give them the phone number. Then of course they say don't do that, because there's a box a little bit further down to actually put the phone number, but I have a hard time listening. And then down at the end, and we're doing this right here on camera so these scammers know, submit. Boom. There it is, folks. Now, with that information shared, that very important information shared with you, that I really, truly hope you pass on to share with any veterans who are friends or families of yours, it's time to continue this hunt. I know where they went, and I'm going after them.